Ozani bogogo nomkhulu salwa sendoda lesugogo bathini imbatha uma vula kuvala emzilama yamadoda u-anti usha number 1 locksmith. Guys, not everybody can afford to travel to wherever for help. Other people are so financially challenged in such a way ukuthi they can't even afford to buy themselves a data so that they can look for a job or whatever. I know because I've been there before. I'm talking about something that I'm fully aware of. Ukuthi sometimes you will be broke. You'll be broke and even forget ukuthi how much is airtime. I've been there. But what I want us to talk about today is that, Gogo, what then do I do if I'm in that situation? I can't even call and make a booking. Even if I can call, I won't afford to take a bus or a flight or a taxi to get help wherever that help might be. What then do I do, Gogo? Gogo, am I going to suffer like this for the rest of my life? The answer is simple, no. Unless you want to. Unless you are putting yourself in that situation where now you have declared your life, you'll be broke for the rest of your life, you won't get help for the rest of your life. Most of the people, they get to see my work through other people's phones. Sometimes somebody will use a work Wi-Fi and they will download stuff. And after they've downloaded stuff, then they will come and show you, would they look at this, listen to this, or, take some tips on this guy, on what he's saying. And that's when your heart, desires to go and seek for help. And not just my videos. There are very many prominent healers on the social media. People who really doing an amazing work. When it comes to who are dedicated, whatever that they do, they are doing an amazing work. So those things, or rather those people, unfortunately, one needs to travel to them for them to get help. Unfortunately, one needs to travel to them. So while you are asking yourself, Oguti, Gogo, what then do I do? Gogo, what then do I do? I'll show you the weapons of life. These weapons of life has helped many people. These weapons, they actually helped more people who have never seen me physically in life, who have never been at my home, than people who have been at my home. These are the weapons. A yellow and blue candles. These are the weapons. This is your humble beginning. If you can just get help from anyone, whether your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your family member and everything, if you could just ask them to say, please buy me 2 candles, yellow and blue only. That's all I'm asking for. I don't want money for data. I don't want anything. Just buy me these candles. If you can get these candles, these are the candles. These are the weapons of life. for you to conquer life, to conquer your problems, to get deeper, to get to the bottom of your problems. These are the two candles. It might not be, these are mine. You know what somebody bought these for me. But your normal yellow and blue candles. That's all you need. I don't care who says what. You can debate, we can argue, we can what. But these are the weapons. And these are the only weapons that can move you from where you are to where you are desired to where you are destined to. These two candles, yellow and blue. People are happy in their marriages today because of yellow and blue. People are employed today because yellow and blue. People went back to their work after they've been fired because of yellow and blue. People have answers through their ancestors in case of their calling through yellow and blue. People are getting new jobs. People are changing jobs from this one to another one because of yellow and blue. No one who can tell you otherwise. Just listen to what I'm saying. The candle yellow and blue will move you to places. It's the peace. Trust me. Yabona, in the midst of your problems, in the midst, you know, when you desire, I want change in my life. I can't live like this anymore. I want to see myself in another space. I'm tired of struggling. I had labor pains for far too long now. I want to give birth to these ideas that I have. I want to put life into action. I can't live like this anymore. I'm tired. I want to be able to provide for my family. I want to be able to provide for my children. I want to be a man of the house again. You know, sometimes you get so broke that you don't see your position as a man in the house anymore. And even if somebody says something not to hurt you, but just to throw in a joke and everything, you take it personal. You are married, you stay together as a family, your wife is working, you're not working. Even if she can be 5 minutes later than the normal time, you now start to suspect something. Not that because of she's doing something dodgy, no. But because of you don't trust yourself anymore. And the same happens too if the wife doesn't work and everything. Because if the wife doesn't work and the husband works and the husband decides to take care of everything, now it's the husband that buys groceries and everything, then that household is suffering. Then which means the wife must get a job too. Because men are not meant to handle the finances. As men, we won't handle the finances the way a wife would be. In terms of buying grocery, in terms of balancing that and that and that and that. Women are gifted, but you know that your woman is gifted, but because of she's not working and you are the one that is working or you are the one that is earning more, you don't want that. You want to be in charge. Then I will advise your wife to use these candles. If you are the husband, you are not working, use these candles. If you are confused of anything that has to do with life, here's the weapon. We can't just sit down because of we don't have money to go and consult. Here's a free help. I'm giving you this for free. I'm giving you this for free. You need this. You need these candles. Check the comments on yellow and blue videos. Just go to the comments. Just read the comments. Even if guys, they can say, I'm writing my own testimonies. I won't write that much. I won't write that much, because if it means I write my own testimonies, it means I have more than, like, I have hundreds of accounts, because you can only write a testimonial if you have an account. You can only leave a comment if you have an account. Just read the comments. Then you'll understand what is it that Ukoko Batinimbata is trying to say. I'm not trying to say, by the way. What is it that Ukoko Batinimbata is advising me of? If you want to change your life, if you want to get to another level of life, if you want to get that position you've been applying for, you qualify, you know for a fact that was supposed to be a position, but something is holding you back for you not to get that position, go fetch that position. You want to change a job? These are master keys of life. These are master keys. I don't care who says what. These are master keys of life. I'm giving you this for absolutely free. I'm sharing this for absolutely free, because at some stage in my life, I so wished somebody can give me an advice. What can I do? Because I don't have money to reach that place. I don't. I won't afford it. If I can get any money now, I must make sure now I contribute. So I can't just go travel to Guyana or to Cape Town or wherever, Zimbabwe, whatever, and everything with my last money. I so wished then somebody could give me this. But I'm giving you this for free. Even if I didn't get the luxury of getting this, sitting at home, getting this advice to say, if you want to change your life, if you want to turn tables around, here's the thing that you need to use. People are asked to say, Gogo, can't you do a video so that we can able to just elaborate in terms of the yellow and blue? I did. However, I saw it important ukuthi I must also do a small booklet, a small booklet, a pocket-sized booklet, something that you can put in your pocket, something that you can throw it in your bag and everything, something that you'll remind yourself with without any data, without electricity. Not that I was running away from load shedding. There was no load shedding when I've written this book when I was in Kenya. But it's something that I said to myself, let me come up with a book. Here is it. It's a pocket size book, very small book. It has 45 pages. This is one book that it needs to be there in the house like a Bible. There are very few houses that don't have a Bible, whether you believe in it or whatever, but there are very few houses. Even if you go to the hotels, you get the small Bibles. But there's something, hotels, guest houses and everything, there's always a Bible, home and everything. Not every home, obviously, but there's always a Bible. This must go to that same shelf, because this is one book that you need to just give it to your son. When your child says, can I have whatever, and just say to your son, your child, read 10 pages of this book, or just read 2 chapters of this book. If you can grab those chapters in your head, I'll give you what you need or what you want. That will be the best gift that you can ever give to your children. I've just told my daughter to buy the candles. I'm going to send her a book at the varsity, because I want her now to start joining and experiencing the combination of yellow and blue. And here's the book that gives examples, that takes you through the process and give everything concerning yellow and blue candles. The book is affordable. It's only 100 Rand. It's the same value of 1 gig of data. But this book will be with you for the rest of your life. The data, you watch 1, 2 videos, it's finished. This book will be with you for the rest of your life. Here's the book. It's there. It's available. It's available. I like the way I've put this together. I've simplified it. It's readable. It's readable. If you catch a taxi from maybe from your hometown to your city, you can almost finish this book on that trip. You can read this book maybe 5 times. Everything in this book will be in your head. And if you want to remind yourself, you know where to find it. The cover is laminated, which means it's water resistance. It will last forever. Here's the book that talks about what? That talks about these 2 candles. Yes, I have spoken about other colors and everything, but the foundation of those colors, they come from yellow and blue. The foundation of those colors, they come from here. These will then give birth to other colors that you can add if you are in war, you know, like fighting enemies, whatever. And these are the candles. These are to go-to candles, because if you are using this combo, you are able to go and tell these candles to say, somebody's in my case. I don't know what to do anymore. If I'm the one who's at fault, please deal with me. If they are the ones that are at fault, please deal with them on this combo. If your environment at work is so toxic, here's the combo that you should use to turn around things at your work. No, you know, sometimes you sit down and say, what have I done to my supervisor? What have I done to my colleagues? You know, sometimes you do self-introspection. Then you realize, you know, I've done nothing wrong. I've done absolutely nothing for these people to be against me the way they are. Sometimes you're doing your work very well. Sometimes it's because of you understand the purpose of why you are there. You simply understand why you are there. But because they don't know why they are there, no, you are at fault. No, they don't like you because you're doing your work and everything. Sometimes you sit down and say, what have I done in my relationship for me to get the treatment that I'm getting? I provide for my family. You know, you can put all the points that you think they qualify you to be a good partner. But still things you are not being appreciated. Yellow and blue. Yellow and blue. Here's the combo. This is your to-go place. If you can ask somebody to please just buy me 2 candles. Sometimes there are those people who will ask you, Guti, what can I do for you? Answer them now. Just tell them, Guti, I need yellow and blue candles. That's it. That's it. And then uhambe uyophahla for just 7 days. 7 days your life can turn around. Just 7 days your life can turn around. Mena, I get messages almost every day about somebody who got a job. Today there's 2 people. Today there's no lobola negotiations. Today, as it's Saturday, 2 people, 2 ladies 2 ladies, they called me. They searched for my number. They called the office. Office gave him my number. They said, Goko, kusasa kuzabakho 2. Not many, 2. Because of yellow and blue. You've been in this relationship for donkey years. You've been with this person for donkey years. You have children with this person and everything. And now they're starting to act otherwise and everything. What are you going to do with these kids? Even if it's just one child, what are you going to do with that child after you've spent and you've put your life on hold for this one individual? You have stopped everything that you were doing for this one individual. The next thing is because sekabone abangcono kunawe. Suddenly you are snoring, you have an attitude. Suddenly, you always shout, you what. Suddenly, so nomntwana, now you're no longer qualified and everything. Now he's acting up and everything. No, don't allow him. Don't allow that. No, I'm saying, my sister, no. Yellow and blue. Phahla, that wait. Phahla, go down on your knees. You are dating that woman. You have been there for her through thick and thin. Everything. You took her to school. You've made sure she changed her qualifications. She gets skills and everything. Now that she's working, she thinks you are no longer a good person for him, because now he's working on a air-conditioned office. Now you're no longer good enough for her. My brother, I'm telling you, use this kindness and you'll see. Leli idliso yonke into ongathi uyicabange ngaphansi komthunzi welanga. Yes, yellow and blue. Just go down on your knees for 7 days and talk to your ancestors. Talk to your ancestors, because your ancestors are with their ancestors there. Bangamathongo there. Talk to them. Tell them, what have I done to deserve this treatment suddenly? What have I done to deserve this treatment suddenly? Here's your weapon. Here's your weapon. You started with this company from the scratch. You've been there for this company. But all the time they bring people, you train those people, they become your boss. Do you know how painful is that? You train somebody to be your boss tomorrow. There are those racial companies whereby they think white person must have all the positions and then black people must be laborers. Here's the combo, yellow and blue. Here's the book. You can see at work, sometimes it's not you that is struggling, it's somebody that is struggling around you. Advise them. If you bought the book, borrow them. Tell them to say, please go read this. I need it next week, Monday. I give you 7 days to read this. And please bring it back. And be firm about it. I'm giving you this just to read for 7 days. And please bring it back. If they can read it until the last page, chances of them bringing it back are very slim. All they can do, they'll say, how much is this book? They'll say, it's this much. They say, here's it, go buy yours. That one, I'm taking it. Because they will connect with this book. They connect so much with this book. It's up to you. You cannot afford to sit where you are, to allow everything that is happening in your life to continue happening the way things are happening. You need to change. You deserve to change. And this is your opportunity to change. You know how much it feels to me if somebody comes here at home and say, I just came to say thank you, Gok. I said, what have I done? And they say, it's yellow and blue. I just came here to say thank you. I finally fell pregnant. I finally got married. I finally got a job. I finally bought a car. I finally have a good relationship with my parents. I finally have a good relationship with my in-laws. Oh, that excites me. That excites me, because to me, this job is not about money. Because if this job was about money, I wouldn't have done things that I'm doing and gave the advices that I'm giving, because I was going to direct people to come at home. But with yellow and blue, if you can do yellow and blue, there's no catch at the end of the day that Ukoko Batinimbat is going to benefit. No. You can do yellow and blue and that's it. And things goes well and everything. The only thing that I'm begging you to do, just leave a comment of what is yellow and blue did for you. Then I'm fine. Then I'm okay. Then I'm okay. The only thing that I'm begging you to do, get yourself this copy. Have this copy in your house. Introduce this to your children. Because you are not going to be there for your children for the rest of your life. There are many things that I would like to ask my father, but he's no longer there. There are many things. I have a pile of questions that I would like to ask my father. He's no longer there. Babu Nganwami, as we started to bond and everything, he left me. So I have piles and piles of questions. But if they have left me something like this, that wouldn't answer my questions, but at least I'll have something to work on, which is the weapons of life. You need this book, guys. Guys, trust me, you need a copy of this book. You really need it. It's not going to make me rich. It's not going to make you poor, but it's going to make our lives easier. If many people, if a certain number of people can have this book, which means in South Africa, at least we have a certain degree of conducive place to live in. You need a copy of this book. But I'm not there to sell the book. I'm here to tell you about Uyelo no Blue. This is where I am. Just buy this. This will cost you 2 candles, and a match will cost you less than 20 rand. And it will change your life forever. It will show you flames. It will show you flames. Salwase ndoda ugogo bathini bathi umavula kuvala emzini amadoda. U-Auntie Usha, #1 locksmith. Guys, don't forget, we still have the scammers, people who act like they are me. They open Facebook pages, they call themselves Gogo Bathini Mbata and everything. I so wish those people, we can use yellow and blue candles for them so that they can do something better with their lives rather than scamming people. I so wish we can have that prayer one day. Salwa Sendot, Tozan.